Hello, I am Fedora Gamer, and welcome to another episode of Incoming Indie, where I take a look at interesting in-development indie games. Today we are looking at Eldritch. This game was just released in its beta form yesterday, in fact. I really wanted to get a video of it out last night, but 8-hour power outage kind of screwed with that. Then I tried to record this earlier today, and my neighbor decided to mow his lawn at the same time. So the world did not want me to record this, but screw you world, I am recording it now, so ha. We'll go ahead and jump right into the game. What Eldritch is it's an action first-person roguelike with some Lovecraft, well, not some, but really Lovecraftian-inspired enemies. And it's a lot of fun I've actually had. It's still a beta though, there's still some work that needs to be done. This mirror here lets you customize your character, which you never actually see. You always start out in this library. And then you can punch. The punching animation's interesting. You kind of punch all the way over to your left shoulder. And these lamps, they're functional, which serves no actual function, but they're functional, even though that's not functional. But anyway, this library is kind of like your little hub world, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And it is huge. There is several floors of it. It's the size of the levels in the game, actually. All these books are pretty much tutorialization, and throughout the massive library you'll find many repeats of the same books. Besides those books, which I believe most, if not all of them, are over here, so you don't actually have to run around the entire library to find the tutorial books. Besides that, and it looking cool, only area that actually seems to serve a purpose is this area here and over here. Now this is assumably the exit of the game, or at least the exit to the last area. I have not gotten to that point, so I'm not sure if there's another area or a massive boss, or if it's just you win. But you have to get 3 orbs to place on these pedestals to open that door. These orbs all come from these books, which take you into the different areas of the game. Story is that those orbs are spirits of old deities, not exactly good ones. Malicious deities have been locked away in here. These books take you to their realms where they're locked away. To open one book, only when you start, only this book is open. To open the next book, you have to get the soul at the bottom of this level, and then this book will open. And then that soul can be placed on the pedestal over there. So there's a little bit of a persistent progression, even though it's a roguelike with permadeath, that once you open a book, it remains open. But the kicker is, you don't keep the soul when you die. So even if you can open all 3 books and have them all 3 open and accessible at any time, after you've died, you have to go through all 3 areas successfully in a single run to get all 3 orbs to open that door. So it seems like, oh, it's a shortcut and you don't have to do that. No, you still have to do that area again to get the orb again to be able to have all 3 of them at one time. There's a little bit more persistent progression, and there's these bank chests, which you can deposit these artifacts, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a minute. And anywhere you find a chest, you can withdraw them, and they will, or deposit more, and they will stay there throughout death. So you basically can stash money away. And you can find these randomly generated in the levels as well. Speaking of which, there's always 2 of them, which are here for tutorial reasons up here. We'll go grab a couple. There's one artifact. There's the second artifact. The artifacts work as both currency and magical reagents. Like your spells and some equipable items require them to fuel it. So it's not just money, but it's also a resource to fuel some of your abilities. So we'll go ahead and go right into this first level. I have defeated it and unlocked the second level, which I haven't spent much time in. I quickly died when I went in there. Okay, so right when you come in, there's usually a compass. That's quite oftenly there, I found out. You don't have a weapon. You can punch, but you don't have a weapon. So your first priority is going to be to find a weapon. Okay. Now the level generation is randomly generated. Well, we got dynamite. We got a bottle, which I can throw. Which I don't know if it actually does damage or if it's just for distraction purposes. I am not sure. I don't know. I'll keep it with me since I haven't found a full-out functional weapon yet. We'll see what's back here. There's always good stuff in these little rooms. We got ham. I'm full on life, so I don't need ham. That, of course, fills up your life. I hear monsters. I see spikes. There's a locked door. I don't have a key, so that's useless to me. But anyway, the level generation is really interesting. As you can clearly see, it is voxel based when it comes to the terrain. You can definitely see that if you blow stuff up. Aha, a dagger. You can also throw rocks. I don't need that. Here, I'll just blow something up for fun. That won't take me anywhere. We'll blow up a wall. The fact that it's voxel based, you can actually blow your way through areas, which is quite useful because it can get kind of mazy sometimes. Pick up the dagger. I guess I'll pick up another dynamite since I have nothing else to carry with me right now. I mean, the rock's useful, but it's one shot. We'll avoid those spikes. So, yeah, there'll definitely be a lot of people like, oh, it looks like Minecraft. Okay, it's voxel based. Voxel based graphics are an aesthetic choice, not any. Oh yeah, I was like, what popped up? Not just Minecraft. Minecraft probably wasn't the game that invented it either. Okay, let's look around for anything interesting. But these floors are made up of little mini rooms, the levels are. You can definitely see a clear division between the rooms. And you can see on the map up there in the right hand corner, each level is comprised of a 4x4 square of these cubes. Which seems kind of small because these little rooms are kind of small, but it's also very vertical. There's also 3 layers added to that. More dynamite. I believe you can only carry one at a time, so I'll just pick up the artifact. Get some more coinage. So it's a lot bigger than it seems because of how vertical it is. And it actually can make it quite mazy. To say, like, I see on my map up there, since I have the compass, 1 square north is the shop. And many times to get to 1 square next to you, you're going to have to go down a couple floors, north or south a couple, backtrack and again, and go up a few more. And it can actually get real mazy to try to get to certain rooms. I need a key to get in there. I don't like because you shoot things. And you can loot the bodies. I got another artifact. I still don't have any keys. Those mage guys, you gotta be careful if they shoot at you. But they don't shoot very frequently, so it's usually easy to avoid. I just didn't. Aha, key. There's things around. Now, the creature design is very interesting and very twisted and creepy. As I said, Lovecraftian. Come on. But, you know, it's kind of... They're not voxel based like, you know, most of the terrain is. But they're very polygonal, so I don't really find that to be too scary. Oh. There's a couple corpses there. I don't find, you know, it's kind of not impressive graphically, which is I'm fine with. I'm not a graphics focused person, so I don't find them too scary. But one thing I do have to note is the sound design. I need that health. The sounds they make are creepy as hell. You'll hear them while you're walking around, especially if it's the sound of an enemy you haven't encountered yet, and it'll freak you out. You're like, where is it? Where is it coming from? What is that terrible, awful noise? By the way, the enemies will fight each other, so you will find dead enemies around. What's in here? We got ham I don't need. Oh, I see you. Kill you before you shoot me. I wanted that key for something. I don't really remember what it was. Probably over this way. I'm not finding any revolvers, which is kind of annoying. Oh, hey, come here. These guys really aren't that big of a threat unless they sneak up on you. There was something I wanted to unlock. Yes, I wanted to unlock to get to in here to show you the magic. Every level has one of these statues. I believe every level does. I've seen them on every level. And you can go up to them and pray. Sturdy. I don't know what that spell is. They will give you a spell. Let's see. Oh, okay, mystical barrier. I have seen that. And these do cost artifacts to use. This is a cheap one compared to others, but you can go like that and create blocks to traverse higher, get to areas you couldn't normally, at least easily access, or block enemies. It's a real useful spell, and it only costs 1 artifact to use, unlike Most other spells are like 7 or 10 artifacts. Still no revolvers. Only getting a bunch of daggers. Okay. As you can see now, I have the compass, so that will show me where the exit is. I don't want to exit yet, though. I want to clear out the area and find all the goodies. There is a very interesting mechanic. I'm hearing things. It's creeping me out. The sound design so creepy, so good and creepy. Anyway, there's an interesting mechanic with the enemies. If you kill an enemy and loot its body, it will then respawn somewhere else in the level. So there's no actual clearing a level. Every time you loot them, they will respawn. You can, I believe, I'm right back here, kill them and leave the body unlooted, and then they will not respawn. But you want the loot. I mean, it's a loot-driven game. Keep thinking I've seen stuff, but it's just the... you. Come on. A good trick with these guys so they can't shoot you is to lure them around a corner so they don't have a line of sight on you. There's something I should show you. There is some sneaky mechanics. Crouching makes you harder to hear. And there's leaning, which... Ooh, that's creepy. They can't see you if you poke out like that. Why is he dead? That's probably one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna... Oh, you. You really killed him? You're an easy little thing. Alright. Anyway, enough of the enemies creeping me out by killing each other. More artifacts. I'm getting plenty of keys. Good on dynamite. Oh, hey, there's a vault. Dead enemies everywhere. Loot them all so they can respawn and give me more loot. Now here is a vault. You're dead too. What keeps killing all these things? Hearing things. Okay, we will go in here. This is where you'll find bank chests that you can deposit money in that will stay past death. You can also, if you have keys or find other ways in the vault, there is money. Sometimes a lot of money. I'm going to blow through all my keys going through all the vault here. But this room has a lot of money in it. Well, a lot of artifacts, whatever you want to call them. If you want to term them as money or not. You know, I could have just used that spell I have to climb over and get into all of these rooms instead of wasting all of my keys. That would have been a brilliant idea. Let's see what's further down here. The exit is... Aha, fountain. Now fountains are your main source of progression. This game has no leveling system, which I find to be a little disappointing personally. I like leveling systems, but fountains will increase your maximum HP by 1, and then the rest of the... Oh, there's finally a revolver in there. I need to find a key. The rest of the progression is done item-wise. You have 3 equipable item slots, which you can see here. I have the compass in the gadget slot. Then there's the gear slot, which have various things, and boots slot. So apparently the only clothing you wear in this game are boots. You don't need anything else. There's another dead guy. God, what keeps going on killing everything? Kind of scared it's going to find me now. Let's see what's in this room here. I'm hearing things again. I don't know if with my recording if the sound's set up very well for you to hear what I'm hearing, but it's some creepy noises sometimes. You know what? I have dynamite. Oh, you. Jesus. I have dynamite. I'm going to blow my way into there. If I can remember where it was, I get easily lost. More dead enemies. Yeah, it's right here. No, it was a place I could see into. So I don't know what's in here. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Aha, now I have a revolver. But you can only carry 2 weapons, and I'm carrying dynamite. So I'm going to use that dynamite to blow into that room. I really do like the fact that you can use the explosives to make your own path. That would be the bottom level. I wonder if touching that's a bad idea. Nope. No, nothing too interesting. Rotten meat, you gotta pay attention, not just gulp down everything you see, because that will hurt you rather than heal you. A revolver, I have 4 bullets, as you see up in the left hand corner. That's your resources, health, artifacts, keys, and bullets. I am enjoying this game quite a bit so far, but the one thing I would have to say is, for it being primarily item driven for character progression, there seems to be not a whole lot of selection of items. Not much variety. I don't know if that maybe will change in the later areas. This is only the first of the 3 areas. So perhaps there is a lot more item selection in the further areas, and this is just the little noob area to get you acquainted with the game. I don't want what's in there. Open the door just so I know I've been there. That is the exit, which I will probably hit momentarily. But I would definitely like to see more item variety. And being, again, a game that is item driven to improve yourself, besides those fountains, it's very restrictive in your items. You only have 1 spell, 2 weapons, which kind of gets annoying sometimes when there's dynamite I would like to be able to take with me to make my own doors at some point. And there's only those 3 item slots. That I do wish there was more. I know there's a shop in this level. Should I really go? Yeah, I'll go up and find the shop. Yes, go away, little frog eye. You go away. So you can spend forever in a level and gather tons of artifacts just because everything respawns. Okay, it's still up another level. I hear creepy noises. It's you. Take a bullet to the head. I generally take those guys out as quickly as possible because they have ranged attacks. Again, they've all been killing each other. Savages. Okay, there's a ladder up. Sometimes the ladders can be a little goofy. Oh jeez. Oh god damn it, I'm almost dead now. Where did you come from? Okay, now there is a shop on the map. It's right here. Wish I had some dynamite. Though might piss off the shopkeeper if I blow my way in. I am not sure on that. Again, it can be sometimes really difficult to... Okay, I got this spell here, so I'll use that. Aha, shortcut. Sometimes it can be difficult to find the path to a certain room, even though you can see it on the map with the compass. Is 2 north here? That is the original entrance. So, yeah, okay, I got dynamite here, so I will use that. Boink. Make me a door. Aha, found the shop. Good, that doesn't piss off the shopkeeper. What do we have? Destruction amulet. Examine it. Wow, that's cool. That will replace my compass, which is really useful. But that's really, really useful. I like that. And then we have the 2 items can be in the gear slot, and these are the only 2 gear slot items I have ever seen. Medical kit, which... That's something's coming behind me. Medical kit, which allows you to revive from death for the cost of, I think it's 50 artifacts. And locksmith kit, which allows you to bypass locks and lock doors intentionally yourself. So I'm going to grab... I got a ton of money, so I will grab that. 10 for a revolver. I'm going to buy that just so I can get the 3 bullets, because I need that. I do need life too. I don't have enough. You can steal and it will piss the shopkeeper off, rightly so. Or you can just come up here and murder the shopkeeper if you want to. I believe that will make all shopkeepers from then on hostile. Kind of taking a page from Spelunky's book. Give me a little more money. Okay, so I found the shop. Since I couldn't find the original entrance to the shop, I'm going to go out that direction, see what else there is to see. Oh, another fountain. And more money. Daggers everywhere. That's the only weapons I find are those small group that you've seen. Rocks, daggers, pistols, or revolvers, excuse me, and bottles. and you see them over and over and over and over again, which kind of hammers in the fact that I would like to see more variety in the items. Hey, dead dude, give me some money. Yes, the spikes and traps will hurt enemies, which is pretty cool. You often find enemies already dead on traps. I like that. I like games where traps and such are neutral. Ooh, you. Trying to sneak up on me, aren't you? Guess I should go ahead and just find the exit. See if I can find it again now. I think I do believe I found everything interesting. Be careful, there is fall damage. So if there's sometimes you'll find rooms that literally will drop down multiple rooms, like straight to the bottom one shot, and that will hurt you. I hear things. Oh, I can see the exit because it was marked already when I had the compass. Not having the compass no longer shows me a floating target to the exit. Okay, floor 2, which we'll probably see a few more interesting enemies here. We have another one of these right off the bat. Hypnotic statue. It lets you turn an enemy into an ally, pretty much. But it's really expensive. I kind of like this block ability because it's so cheap. I hear things. Now, oh, jeez. I knew you were out here. Key, yes, I need that. Now with these rooms, as I said, it's randomly generated, but I believe every one of these little little cubes that make a room are actually pulled from a pool and then stitched together to make the level, I believe, because a lot of areas seem rather familiar to me. You know, as I said, there's always this clear division between the different rooms. Bunch of buildings with nothing useful. I don't like that, but I opened the doors so I know where I've been. Huh, this is interesting. Aha! Daggers, bunch of daggers. One thing I would say is the artifacts. This might just be me being lazy, but I dislike the fact that oh, I do have the locksmith kit, so that doesn't actually matter. I can go through all of the doors, and you can lock doors that aren't locked for a cost, which will let you lock doors behind you and enemies can't go through them. Locksmith kit can be quite useful. But anyway, I was saying about the artifacts. This might really just be a stupid whine that I am just lazy, but I don't like the fact that you have to aim at them and pick them up. I cannot think of any situation at all where you would not want to pick them up. So it being something you have to manually do seems really pointless. Why can't you? I believe you should be able to just walk over them and it auto picks them up. It's in game design. It's just, I believe stuff like that, unless there's a legitimate reason where it's a choice. Yes, I will eat some baked ham. Where there's a legitimate reason to choose whether you'd want to pick it up or not, you just make it automatic. If there's no possible downside or no possible scenario where someone would not want to pick it up, then it really should just be automatic. Aha! Finding hidden thingies. Maybe I'm hearing things. Creepy noises. It's just like a freaking network of crazy tunnels. Okay. See if I can find anything interesting in this level. I believe the exit is always on the bottom floor, so that's always something to keep in mind. I'm still on the top floor, I think. So I need to find a way down. Here is a way down. I do like the verticality of the levels. Really makes for some interesting level design. Might confuse and cause some people to get lost, but you know, that's your own. You suck. Okay, I get lost a lot too. Ooh, I'm gonna go to that book here in a second, unless that's the entrance book. I don't know if it's the book I'm thinking of. Here's another statue. Resonate? I don't know what that is. Oh, well, that's useless. You can unlock doors or create distractions for the people that play stealthily, which I really don't, but maybe in the later 3 areas it might be a better idea to play more stealth-like. Go back to dagger. I really am actually really short on bullets. I usually have quite a few more bullets at this point. Okay, we were going towards the fountain was the main goal. Finding as many of these as possible is always a good idea. Ooh. This is some kind of special room, which you'll find sometimes. It's like a prison. There is some floating eyes in there, which are kind of nasty. Wow, I got a lot of stuff out of that. Those guys shoot at you. Come on. Gotcha. Aha, I cleared it out. These special rooms are quite interesting. We got a good amount of bullets here. I don't want the compass because I'm really liking the... Well, I actually haven't done anything to use the other one, the destruction. Well, increased damage. That's been real useful. That was a cool special room. I found another kind of special room before that wasn't as cool. It was death. I found it several times actually, and it's nasty. There's a nasty monster in it. See what's further down here. We got another one of the evil eyes, and I just take them out as soon as possible. And another one, but he doesn't see me. Gotcha. Okay, that looks to be the exit. Should I explore a little bit more? I'll explore the bottom floor a little bit more. I really could use some more ammunition. But really, that's the only few complaints I have about this game is I wish there was more item variety and maybe a little less restrictive with the items. I would like the dynamite to be a resource instead of taking up an item slot, but that might honestly be rather overpowered. It would have to be more balanced around that. Okay, this is fruit, which gives us life. There's also toxic fruit that you should avoid, just like the rotten meat. Where are you, eyeball? Hello. I'm stuck on the ladder. Well, that was a pretty smooth attack. Apparently you don't take damage just from touching those guys, which is good. Otherwise I would have taken some unneeded damage. What's just bottles. Bottles are thrown, used for distracting if you're playing all stealthy-like. Sound plays a big factor in enemy detection of you. Watch, avoid the spikies. See what's in here. A whole lot of nothing. Uncrouch, please. Thank you. I'm just going to get up in your face before you have a chance to shoot at me. As I said, looting these guys causes them to respawn, so I'm finding monsters everywhere. I'm just going to avoid that guy and go down to the third and last level of the first area. The first area has 3 levels. I do not know about the rest of them. That is a very good question. It doesn't really take very long to get through this first one. And if all 3 of them were only 3 levels each, it would be actually a rather short game. It is a roguelike, so they're not specifically made to be extremely long. Just you're going to have to play many times before you're actually able to beat it all in one shot, and you have to beat it all in one shot. There is a slight amount of persistent progression with being able to save the money and unlock the doors, or unlock the books and keep them unlocked, but again, you still have to go through those levels every time to get all 3 of the orbs. So that actually seems like kind of a pointless, other than it gives you the option of whichever level you want to do first once you have them all unlocked. I don't know why I keep picking up keys. I have plenty of keys in the locksmith kit, so I don't use keys. But if I ever want to switch out the locksmith kit for something else, then maybe it'll be good to have a stock of keys built up. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be very long if all 3 levels are all 3 areas are only 3 levels each. I don't know, though. I haven't got through the second area. I haven't even passed the first level of the second area, because it gets a lot crazier there. This one is actually fairly easy. I hear things. I hear one of the little frog, lizard, fish guys, whatever they are. I hear one of the skittering little guys. Those guys can tend to sneak up on you because you know, they're tiny and on the floor, and that's some toxic fruit that you should not eat. Actually, no, I hear something that I don't even know what it is. I don't know if I want to know what it is. What hit me? You bastard. Okay. What is that noise? Oh, here's a shop, at least. Jump boots. I've never seen those before. Locksmith kit. I've only seen one other kind of destruction amulet I already have. Compass. I gave up. We will buy... Actually, no, because I want to see how much the boots are. Since that's the only item slot I have not filled yet. 20? Yeah, that's not bad. I will buy you. And I will buy some food. And now all 3 of my item slots are filled, so unless I get something that I think is better than what I'm currently using, there's no stacking of items whatsoever. Which I do find a bit odd for an item-driven game. It's not like Binding of Isaac where you get a lot of item stacking and interesting item combinations. It is very restrictive in its items. Which I'm not saying is necessarily a bad thing, it's a design choice. I would like if the weapons weren't so restrictive, or if at least if I could carry a dynamite along with my dagger and pistol, because those are the 2 weapons I'm always have in this game after a few minutes in to find them. The balls is that noise? Oh, I think that's a black guy in a graveyard special room, which I would like to show you, but he'll probably kill me. See if I can find it though. There's things around. I hear them noticing my presence or my sound. You will hear a lot of stuff from a level below or above you, which can get kind of confusing. Can I find a more useful spell? Unstable. Oh, okay, teleport. That might be a little more useful. But now that I can jump higher, I can probably get to most places I would be able to see and toss a teleport beacon to. How high can I jump? Probably 1 block higher. Okay, there's some fruit, but I don't need it. There's some interesting stuff up there, I think. I don't think I've been up there. Nope, we got a bunch of artifacts. I'm hearing noises, not seeing where it's coming from, and I don't like that. A fountain, that's always good. Doing pretty... Oh, nope, I've already used that. Or it was empty. I have found that before in a level. An empty fountain. It's just there to tease you, pretty much. Can I find where that noise is coming from? Because I'd like to show you that area. I see a door I haven't opened. Into an area I have actually been into, though. I do miss having the compass. I actually kind of wish I could have this destruction amulet and the compass at the same time. No shooting me. That's back to the shop. So let's just try to go down 1 level instead of 2. This is still the same floor. Uh-huh. I'm getting lost without the compass. I'm used to almost always having the compass because I've never actually gotten anything I wanted to use in lieu of the compass. So maybe let's just go down to the 3rd floor. The bottom floor. This is where the exit is going to be anyway. Actually, it's not the same as normal exit on this floor. You get knifed to the face. Anything else? Oh, he's not in the graveyard area like I normally see him. There's 2 of them! You gotta be kidding me. They are in the graveyard. I don't think you can actually kill these guys. I have tried. I put a lot of bullets into one before. You can't actually kill them, and they follow you for a long time. They aren't paying much attention right now, but there is that graveyard area. I think that one back there is actually clipping through the bars of the graveyard, which happens quite often with those guys. They like to clip through walls quite a bit. No, it's still beta. Beta is beta. One thing I would like to say about this game is it just came out yesterday and it's had a crazy coverage spike. Impressively for a game that I hadn't even heard of until probably about 4 days before its release. Can you guys not climb? I'm scared. I'm real scared right now. Oh, I can teleport in there. Oh, there's 3 of them! There's one inside there too. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm going in there anyway. But anyway, I want to speak about the media coverage. It's exploded all over YouTubers. You know, YouTubers got all over this. I wanted to get my video out early, and I see the guy stand on spikes, and it doesn't even bother him. I don't think you can kill these things, which is quite terrifying that there's 3 of them here. Anyway, a lot of videos, all of a sudden, YouTubers were all over this. Even Northern Lion put a video up, which is awesome. I like seeing large YouTubers grab onto awesome indie games like this. This game deserves the coverage and deserves the attention, and this is probably going to be my death. Jump boots I already had. He hasn't noticed me yet, thank God. But you can usually find a good cache of items in here, usually a boot or a gear item, a bunch of artifacts, bullets, as in guns that you take bullets from. There's always one of those nasty guys in here, and once you free them and they've seen you, it's real hard to get them off your tail. I will teleport out once I grab this stuff, and he'll still be locked in here. See, I cannot kill these bastards. I don't know what, this one's pretty dumb though. Now he's not. Teleport! That's a good way to get in and out of those nasty spots and leave the nasty black goo trapped in there. There's a lot of these guys. Here is the end of this. But yeah, the media coverage is impressive. I don't know if the developers intended it to happen like that, if they did some kind of crazy media push, or if everyone just grabbed onto this game. It's exploded, which is awesome. This is the orb I've come in here to get, and this will take me back to the library. So that was the first area down. That was pretty easy. I want to pause it any right now. It doesn't seem useful to me right now. And then you put that on there, and all 3 of them open the door, assumably. So now we go to the second area, which I'll probably die quickly in, but I'd like to show you some of the more interesting monsters that are in this area. I shouldn't have wasted so many bullets trying to kill that black guy. Sounds I don't recognize, so it creeps me out. The developers, Minor Key Games is the name of the development company. It's a small indie company that is actually composed of 2 brothers, the Pittman brothers, that are both really cool dudes, actually. They both have worked on some major AAA stuff in the past, like Gearbox and Borderlands, BioShock 2. They have quite a history, but they've gone indie now. And this is a... whoa, jeez, that... Whoa, what are you? Holy crap! That's like... It's like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. I don't like that at all. How am I supposed to kill you? Uh-oh. I can't see him. Oh, I'm creeped out a lot by those guys. I will... damn it! This is terrible! Why would you do this? I have to walk backwards, and it's not safe to walk backwards. Okay, when I said the first area is easy, this isn't. Oh, that's creepy. That is real creepy. I'm kind of terrified now. Once you get out of their line of sight, though, they don't keep chasing you, thank God. So they don't know where you went. I'm hearing other creepy noises. I lost a lot of life real quickly to that thing. I haven't seen the ones that killed me last time yet. Aha. There's some more interesting traps here now. Really? Now you can disarm that and get a bullet out of it. It's like a tripwire that shoots you. But these will also hit enemies, I believe. Like, what is with these doors? Didn't? Oh God, no, no. I need the health. What are you? Conjurer's Talisman. I don't know what you do, and since it doesn't tell me, if you pick them up in shock, you can examine them first. Well, you can switch back. Let's see. Okay. Now the destruction amulet's better. One thing I would also really like them to do, so developers who are watching this, here's some feedback, is, I pick up items and I can read what they do when I get them, but later on I might forget what they can do. I would like you to be able to mouse over them here in this and see their effect, so I can decide when I encounter other items if I want to get rid of them or not. I don't want to go down there. I don't like those guys. He's not aware of me yet, otherwise he would have come after me. So just don't stay in front of them. Oh boy. Hopefully that didn't make him notice me. Okay. I'm real cautious of those damn things now. These guys, which are creeptastic, and you can't actually kill them. They come back every time. So you just basically get a little bit of a reprieve from them stalking you. Run away and try to lose them so they can't chase you. Which I'm not doing well, apparently. Oh, I got the teleport thing. I can use that. You can't reach me. Unless I miss this jump. Uh-oh. Got lizard guys, and this is... Okay, that was quite easy to handle as long as you get a jump on them around a corner. That destruction amulet makes me one-shot pretty much everything at this point. You, I will just take out from here. Oh yeah, bullets break blocks. I want to check that out. That could be really useful. I just need to get a good stock of bullets going. That kind of negates the desire of being able to carry... Oh, a fountain. Being able to carry dynamite with me at all times. I didn't know there was these guys. Let's get to the fountain. Hearing things. Creeping me out. Oh, that's the sand that breaks. I'm not stepping on that. Oh, balls. Oh, those guys shoot. That's not cool. You just stay there. I don't like those things at all. Huh? Dead. That's huh. Okay. As you can see, the H area has a very distinct, well, very different aesthetic layout. And oh, you didn't die in one hit? How is that? Oh, I'm almost dead though. I need some food. It's foodstuffs. God, creepy noises. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Ah, no. No. Oh, that's not nice. It's like, what's that noise? Oh, that's the blocks behind me crumbling. Oh, and the ones I'm standing on. And then you're back here. And as I said, that book remains open through death, but the soul orb I put there is now gone. Anyway, this game's wonderful. You should play this game. It is in beta right now, but if you pre-order the game, you get access to the beta. You can do that at the developer's website, which I will have linked in the description, and it is $15, and it is very much worth that $15. little goofiness with the ladders. Let's show you how big this library is. It's huge. It's also on Steam Greenlight. I will have that link in the description. You really should go vote yes for this on Steam Greenlight. If you can't afford to buy the game, go vote for it, because getting greenlit is a huge deal to indie developers. Michael Moback, one of the developers of Paranormal Activity, they recently got greenlit, and the difference between being on Steam and not on Steam for the success of an indie game is massive. In the first 24 hours of being on Steam, they got more sales than they had in 7 months of selling it on their website and in the other avenues they're selling it. I believe it's on Desura. Between their website and Desura and any other storefront they put it on, all but together, 7 months of that did not even equal the number of sales they got off Steam in 24 hours of being on Steam. So, okay, I just killed myself in the library. That's pretty special. So it is a big deal. Voting for a game on Greenlight is a very big helping hand to indie developers. You should do it. That link will be in the description as well. Well, I've been Fedora Gamer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.